Yo, so a couple people brought this ROM hack Fire Emblem Legacy to my attention. I like watched the 2 hour video going over it. Basically, they made like a hacked version of Fire Emblem 7 to sort of like kind of modernize the gameplay a bit. They added a bunch of like the graphic and quality of life features that have already been around in the hacking community for a minute. So like health bars, so you can actually see where your units and enemies are at roughly in health instead of having to always check their HP stat or like move a unit and then forget that they're at 1 HP or something. Then it was a lot. It was 2 hours over changes, so I'm not gonna be able to get through everything. But like they fixed a lot of maps that were like pretty bad, or just like needed fixing, or like Loki didn't make sense. They changed a bunch of characters to sort of give them better niches, like give Lynn a better niche. Just like a bunch of different things to improve the gameplay, but not totally sort of ditch what FE7 is about, if that makes sense, or ditch the core feel of different units. And I agree with like 95% of the changes they made. I'm not gonna lie. I was actually like personally working on ROM hacking FE7 for like a little bit, like maybe a month or two ago, to try to do something to a similar effect as them. They said it took thousands of hours of their time. I also low-key dropped it, realizing it would take that long for me. Um, the biggest thing I don't like about FE7 gameplay is like the enemies not scaling hard enough, and the Hector hard mode reduced deployment, which they also fixed. And then I feel like I hated how we were still fighting unpromoted hordes of unpromoted people in like the final chapters. Like I hate when that happens because it feels like all my units are promoted and I'm still fighting scrubs. And IV7 kind of does that heavily. So I think I'm gonna give this ROM hack a shot. I think the only thing I didn't like was like them giving Lynn extra move. Like I feel like she needs a different leash or niche of her own. I might like Loki hack it and just like, I don't know, make her just like the crit girl or something. I don't know. But other than that, I'll probably play some version of this hack. I might keep y'all posted on the experience. Let me know if you'd be interested. And if you're interested, I definitely recommend you check out Smith Plays Fire Emblem's channel, and watch the video, learn more about it yourself. If you're a Fire Emblem fan and you're like me and you're desperately thirsty for Fire Emblem games, there's genuinely like amazing fan-made game experiences. Some are kind of like upgrades of old Fire Emblems. Some of them are like totally remaking new games and new experiences in like the Fire Emblem engines. Highly recommend you check those out. And yeah, follow for more Fire Emblem content.